Hi everyone, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Shida and I hope that you are all doing well. Today I have a hybrid of a haul and a styling video. Now if you are a regular viewer, you may be thinking, what's new? That tends to be what happens in hauls anyway. You see the styling of the item. However, this is the very first in the series of the how to wear insert said item videos. So today I will be kicking it off with a lovely mango haul that I am very excited to share with you. Look at the pieces behind me. I'm very excited. And also combining the how to wear series within the haul. I have picked out the most incredible blazer that you could ever have, and I'll be showing you about 8 different ways that you can style this one piece. Now I want to add before I continue that you don't need to go and pick out this exact blazer. You probably have a black blazer in your wardrobe to begin with, so this is definitely applicable to the item that you have at home. And if you do want to pick this up, I actually think this is on sale currently and it's quite the price drop. It's from like over 100 to under. I'm not sure, but links as always are down below, so you'll be able to get your hands on it if you choose to. But as I always end my videos, I'll start off doing that this time. You want to be mindful with what you buy, and these kind of videos are perfect because they allow you to kind of just have a refresh mindset, rejuvenate your wardrobe without even needing to kind of change the pieces that you have in there. Sometimes all it takes is to see somebody else style an item that you've had in that wardrobe for years for you to actually fall in love with it. So hopefully I can bring you some inspiration, I can bring you some motivation, and you love the outfits that I'm going to style. So let's get on with this first look. So look number 1, I'm showing you the base layer to begin with. I have this really sweet Skims bodysuit, super flattering. It's got a scoop at the back, if you can see, and a square neckline. I really love the material. I think it's really flattering, honestly. I need this in like every color. And the next part of the outfit is this pocket skirt. This is a skirt that matches the blazer that I will show you throughout the haul, and this is from Mango. It has 2 pockets on the side, hence pocket skirt, and I really do love that, and I think it's really flattering. It's a little bit short for my liking, so I find myself wiggling it down, but I do think it fits really nicely and it also looks really sleek and elegant. So if I show you close up, you have the button, you've got some belt hoops that run all the way around, you have a zip. It has this straight cut, but it's high-waisted, so it's really flattering when you have it on, and it has pockets on the back as well. So as a base layer, this is perfect. It's all black and it works really nicely. For footwear, I've paired it with some strappy black heels from my Zara haul that I will leave a card up that you can just click onto if you're curious to see. I really love the shoes. They're very comfortable. They are practical as well. They have a chunky heel, so they're easy to kind of walk around, but they have just the right amount of height where they don't feel like a kitten and they're not impractical like a stiletto. So I really do love the heels, and I love how they just are on your feet. They look really elegant with the straps. Absolutely love it. As a base layer, this is something that works. It can be a formula for so many different outfits. Say you have a different color skirt, different top, different kind of footwear. The formula itself works for this outfit because you have the tightness of the top and the skirt, but then you have the oversized element of the blazer, which kind of balances everything out. Once I get that blazer on, you'll see how the look itself kind of just comes to life. This looks very simple, very elegant, but the blazer definitely kind of just brings it to life. So the blazer itself is from Mango, and it's part of Panilla Tie-Specs range with Mango. So this blazer is designed essentially by her and her team, and it is honestly wonderful. I love the cut, I love the fabric, I love all the little details about it. We have the padding in the shoulders which give it class, structure, but also coziness. We have these long sleeves that have buttons at the cuffs. If you have a look, we have the buttons at the cuffs, and then we have 2 buttons on the front as well. We have the 2 buttons in this beautiful tortoise shell design. We have a deep V neckline that is super flattering, notch lapels. We have just basic stitching down the back, and then stitching on the sides of the blazer that kind of draw your eye to look more towards the middle and make it seem slimmer than it actually is. Really, really nice touch, and just overall stunning quality and material. Both the skirt and this are made from like a woolen mix, I believe, so they are incredible quality. They weren't the cheapest of Mango's items, so it definitely is reflected in the price. So let me get this blazer on to show you what this look would look like. This is what the look initially is like. I think this in itself is really cute, sexy, because you're showing leg, you're showing a little bit of décolletage. Whilst I do love the sleeves, I think sometimes it's nice to have them zhuzhed all the way up and for them to stay there. So let me show you this hat that you've probably seen and you already know, but I'm just going to use some hair bands, pull them all the way up to where I want, zhuzh my blazer up a little bit, fold it over the band, and then I've got an arm that will kind of stay. Let's do the other arm. Okay, so that is the arms done, and what I love about this is that your wrists are essentially the smallest part of your body, so by drawing the eye to that area, it's just quite slimming overall. Obviously we have a lot going on the shoulders, they're quite broad, but having this kind of area exposed on show just works to balance out the broadness of the shoulders. So yeah, this is the first look. Very simple, very straightforward. I would definitely wear this to like a brunch or a date night. If I put on some tights, I would definitely wear this to the office, and I have done. It's just really, really cute overall. Feminine, sexy, but still kind of powerful. So let's move on to the next look. Look number 2 is another item from the Panilla Tiesbeck range. It's a woolen mini dress. This dress is a straight cut. It's quite short. It has this beautiful straight neckline and thin straps. On the back, it has a invisible zip, which I think is super flattering. I don't know about you, but I don't want to see the colour of the zip. I'd rather it was completely hidden. I think it makes everything look a lot sleeker. The one thing I will add is that the fit of this dress is a little bit weird. I picked up a large, but the fit at the top of the dress is super, super tight on my chest. And then obviously the rest is really gapey, so I don't really understand how it works. And the straps keep kind of falling down, so we're getting through the video, that's fine, but I just wanted to highlight that the fit is a little bit weird of this dress. So I paired the dress with some tights and then some chunky boots. These are from ASOS. I've been on the hunt for the perfect kind of chunky boot, and I'm really loving these ones and the other Russell Bromley ones, but I don't think I've found the one for me just yet. So I'm still on the hunt, so any chunky boot suggestions, please let me know down below. The boots, I really do like them, and let me put the blazer on. So this is the whole outfit put together. I have the blazer on top, and then I've paired it with my furler. I think as an outfit, the all black look looks really effortless, but because we have kind of some skin showing on the décolletage, we have the tights are a different texture, the leather on the bag is different, the chunkiness of the boots adds some character. There's a lot of different things going on, different layers, different lengths, and I think it all kind of works in creating this really chic, effortless, well put together outfit. Perfect for shopping, perfect for brunch, perfect for a cute pic on Instagram, anything really. I think it's really versatile as a look. I would definitely wear this to the office. I'd probably wear something underneath the mini dress, so adding a little bit more layers. But overall, this is just a really sweet look. If I saw someone on the street wearing this, I would definitely be like, that is a really nice outfit. So hopefully you think that this is a really nice outfit as well. Okay, so moving on to the next outfit. The base layer for look number 3 is made up of this really beautiful faux leather mini skirt. It has the ruching on the side that I think is so flattering around the belly area, and it has a slight slit, as you can see, on the side of the leg as well. It has an invisible zip on the side, and it's just really simple all around. Further up, I have this really stunning t-shirt. I didn't think that it would be this incredible in terms of material. I read online it's made from recycled fabrics. I'm not sure what that actually is, but as a fabric it feels incredibly silky and soft. Just really luxe. It has padding in the shoulders as well. I didn't realize this was a thing for t-shirts. Maybe I'm a little bit behind, but honestly I think this works so nicely. It gives it some structure in the shoulders. Otherwise it would just kind of drape, and that is a great look at times, but for this I wanted something that felt a little bit more elevated, cozy, but still polished. Because this kind of look I envision going out for girls' drinks, girls' dinners, best friend date nights, that kind of stuff. This as a look is really sweet because although it's the same colour as before, the textures are slightly different, so it gives it a little bit more character and it's a little bit more interesting. For footwear, I've paired it with my Zara square toe boots that are heeled, just to give it some height and elevation and elongate the leg as well. So let me show you what the whole outfit looks like. So this is the look put together. Blazer on top. I've lifted up the sleeves just to kind of expose some more skin, as I'm pretty covered overall. Even though I am wearing a short skirt, the tights make me seem more covered than I am. And as I mentioned, the wrist area is really slimming, so I love having that on show. It means I can show off my jewelry as well. And I love my furler, just a classic go-to bag. I can wear it crossbody. I wear it crossbody when I don't want to worry about it, but then I can have it on my shoulder as well. And the thing that I love about the shoulder pads is that my bag stays on more securely than it normally would. Usually it just slides down my little shoulders, so here I have security for my bag. I honestly love it. This is definitely me in an outfit. Okay, so this is look number 3, and moving on to the next one. The base layer for this next look is made up of these 2 items. We have a Houndstooth mini skirt and a sweetheart white sweater. So the sweater itself is in a crop almost length, so it's really nice to just tuck slightly into different items. It doesn't kind of bulge up too much because it's not too much fabric or material. And then the skirt itself is pretty short, but it's in this really nice brown tone print, and I think it's stunning. It works really well with the tights, and it works really nicely with the chunky loafers, also from Mango as well. Overall, the perfect look for going into the office, wanting to just feel more put together and still feel a little bit preppy. I think the mix of the jumper and the skirt and the loafers have that schoolgirl feel, but at an elevated, classier kind of level as a grown woman would be wearing. So yeah, I really love this base layer, and I'm just gonna put on my blazer now. So this is the overall look. I've put my blazer on and I have my white furler, and I've also zhuzhed up my sleeves slightly just so you can see the white fabric from the jumper peep through. I think it works really nicely in tying the look together, otherwise it's just not kind of coming through a lot. So this just ties it in a subtle way. The white bag kind of plays off the white top and then off the lightness of the skirt. I think it balances it out a little bit more. All the outfits have been pretty dark so far, so this is something a little bit lighter. And then obviously we have the other items that I've already spoken about. So if I just come up, you can see the overall look together. I would love to wear this out and about, make a cute reel, take a cute picture. So many options when you're wearing an outfit as simple but still effective as this. So yeah, this is the completed look, and let's move on to the next one. Next up is probably the comfiest outfit of them all. Actually, there's one more that's super comfortable. Anyway, we have a pair of knitted trousers. These are from Zara. They have a slit on the side. They are stunning, super comfortable, well put together. You can still style them with a blazer and they feel really kind of classy and classic, but at the same time the material of them just makes them feel really comfortable and cozy. Moving up, I have this turtleneck. This is from Mango and it's super lightweight, really thin, and in this case I really like that because I'm not wearing this on its own and it's a layering piece. It's nice when things are thinner in material because then when you build them up it doesn't overheat you, and having something knitted on top is really hot, and even right now I'm quite boiling. I feel like I've said that in almost every video that I've done. It's just very hot in my home and my heating is never on. On top of my turtleneck I have this stunning houndstooth style gilet, and this I feel like must definitely be inspired by the Sandro kind of range cardigan, and that's what I thought of when I saw this. It has a similar design, the houndstooth print, but obviously the colouring is different. But then you get that same feel with the gold buttons on the side and on the pocket. I'm a fan of this gilet. I think it's so stunning, it's so simple, it elevates an outfit, instantly makes it seem classier, more sophisticated, dare I say more expensive, and I think as a look it's just the ultimate cozy look. To finish it off, at my feet I have my Russell & Bromley boots, which are the perfect height because they kind of don't let the slit show any skin. It seems really structured, well put together, but I still have the flexibility and that kind of trend of the slit on the side. I absolutely love that feature, and the boots are super comfortable as well. They're not as chunky as I'd want them to be, but they are super comfy. Yeah, so this is the base layer of my outfit, and let me put my blazer on top. So this is the look complete. I have my blazer, of course, and I have my furler. I featured this in my 2021 favorites. There's a card at the top if you're curious to see the video. But I love the vibe of this look. It's very chilled out, very cozy, very cash. I have the elegance and the sophisticated gilet that you think is a cardigan, honestly. And then I have the bag across, which just makes it seem really kind of youthful. And the black turtleneck and the black pants and the black shoes, they are creating a canvas for these two items to kind of bounce off each other. So if you have a bag that is in a similar kind of colour of an item that you're wearing, it doesn't always have to be matching perfectly. As long as they're the same colour scheme, I think it really works. Colour scheme, as long as they're the same colour palette, it really works, I meant. So yeah, I love green in general, so it's no surprise I've been drawn towards this, but I think it just looks really sweet all put together. So yeah, this is the completed look, and let's move on to the next one. The next look is made up of 3 items. So I have these boots that are in a square toe, high-heeled, and they are super comfortable. You probably can't tell from over there, but they are very, very square. I think that they're definitely funky, maybe a bit too funky for me, but I do love how they feel and they're very comfortable. Moving up, I have this pair of high-waisted wide leg trousers. They have this asymmetric button at the front, which I think is really quirky and cool and a great feature. They are really, really soft fabric, super comfortable to wear, perfect to kind of dress up or dress down. I could definitely see this look working with trainers as well. And then we have this beautiful jumper. It's a two-tone in this beautiful Kelly green and in a bright blue, and I firstly look like the globe, so let's just get that over and done with. But I think it's really, really stunning. Colour is definitely a trend that is coming back in. We can see it on the runway. Bottega kind of did its thing with the green, but then we've got injections of other colours coming through, such as this blue and loads of different ones. Perfect for spring if you ask me, and I think it's just the right amount of colour to kind of sprucing up an outfit, but still not too much where you feel uncomfortable. I honestly think that this is the perfect jumper. I like to wear colour, especially when I feel low, and this just is an instant mood booster for me. So yeah, this is the base of the outfit, and I will now pop on my blazer and show you. This is the completed look. We have the blazer, we have the bag, and I think overall the blazer just allows a chunky knit to still come across as really well structured, really streamlined, and still kind of work appropriate. We have this, we have the broadness of the shoulders that are balancing out the wide leg as well, so it's a little bit of wide and wide going on, but then we have the waist that is cinched with the trousers, and the tucking of that jumper, it kind of brings your eye to this area, and I think that is really, really flattering. So this is the perfect kind of outfit for a business meeting, for the office, for dinner as well. I think it's quite versatile. I would probably switch out the shoes for some trainers if I wanted it to feel more casual, and I think that would really, really work well. So yeah, this is the completed look, and moving on to the next one. So the base layer for the next outfit is made up of these items. I have these really quirky trainers. They give me Yeezy vibes. Now I don't really know too much about trainers, so I'm not sure, but I've been starting to get the trainer bug. I picked up 3 pairs from Net-a-Porter earlier this week, and honestly I am obsessed, and I just want to get even more. Nike has become my new obsession, finding like unique trainers. I don't know what's gotten into me, but these ones here are super comfortable. They look really funky, and they are just a nice character touch to add to a pretty standard outfit really. Next up I have leggings. Now these leggings were difficult to get into, but once I got into them, they feel so lovely and they fit so well. They've got a compression effect at the waist and all over, so they just are hugging my legs really, really nicely. They've got thermal lining inside, so when I'm out and about walking, I can wear them and I won't be cold, which is really, really important. And they just fit really well, as I mentioned. If you look at the waist, it just creates a really sweet silhouette, and I think it works really nicely. There's no chance of it kind of rolling down as you're exercising either. Further up, we have the hoodie. This is from the men's section, and I believe it's an online exclusive. It has some embroidery at the top, so it says all different and the same, and then it says Planet Earth Brotherhood. I love the colors of the actual kind of embroidery and print against the green. The dark green is stunning, and as you can see, it's the overall color palette for this look. I did get this in an XL and it doesn't really seem like an XL whatsoever, so it might be a slim fit hoodie, I'm not too sure, but I did imagine it being much bigger for an XL in the men's section. But it's still a really nice fit, really spacious, and covers me just enough as well. So let me put on my blazer and we'll see what the outfit looks like. So this is the completed look. I have my blazer on and my falla. I love wearing this falla with an outfit that I want to be more casual but still put together. I find that the fabric strap just allows it to still have that casual element, but obviously the falla itself is really kind of just elevates every outfit that I wear. The blazer works really nicely in contrast with the colours and with the vibe. Because everything else is so tight at the bottom, having this broad oversized look at the top works because there's balance in your figure, in your body. You may feel initially top heavy in an outfit like this, but when you look at how tight everything is at the bottom, it does actually balance it out. I love this look, and I'm not the only one. This is definitely something that you see all over Instagram. Loads of people wearing it in real life. It's just convenient and it still allows you to feel really well put together. You could definitely take a picture in this and post it on Instagram and still feel cute. You could go to the cinema, you could go for lunch, brunch, walks. You could even pop to the office if you've got a casual working environment in an outfit like this, and then pop to spin after work. So it's so versatile with what you can do, and I love that in a blazer. It's just the ultimate piece to have in your wardrobe. So yeah, this is the finished look, and let's move on to the next one. This next outfit is definitely sexy, sophisticated, and date night appropriate. I have this stunning bralette, bra almost, corset thing going on at the top. It's stunning. It has this underwire that goes all the way across that is really supportive, but also gives you the right amount of boost and structure as well. The thick straps just make it seem classy, classic and comfortable. Moving down, I have this midi skirt. So this has a really stunning and revealing slit on the side, and then it has some ruching at the top. It has ruching here, and then you can also see the detail of the bralette a lot better as well. These are really simple, barely there heels. They have a nice thin heel, so it's definitely a little bit harder to walk in. They'll probably hurt over the duration of the night, but they do look really cute. So I love this look paired together because you have the sexiness of this bralette, but the skirt meets it all the way at the top, and then it's also midi with a slit, so you get a nice balance of revealing and still kind of sophisticated and classy. Let me put my blazer on so you can see this look actually come to life. So this is the complete look with the blazer and the bag. I've kind of transformed my falla into a clutch just to give it that effect. I don't know if it would be the ideal bag for this scenario, but for now it creates that look for us. And then I have my blazer and I've belted it. So I haven't done this with any other looks previously, but I think in this case it looks better belted rather than just left open. And let me tell you why. Because having it belted allows me to control what I want people to see, and it also allows me to cinch in the waist. This is an evening look. This is probably something that I would wear to go to dinner, date night. I would wear this to go clubbing, to a bar, something along those lines. And I want there to still be that element of sexiness and, you know, the silhouette to be there, but I still want to feel covered. That is where the blazer comes into play. As you saw, the base layers are very slinky, sleek, revealing, whereas this just covers up the right amount. On the side you can still see the slit, and it seems a little bit more exaggerated now because it's cut off here by the blazer. And then you can also see the wiring, or the under wiring shall I say, if I come forward, of the bra. So it is really sexy, really classy at the same time. And I love having this belt just kind of buckled in at the waist because it's all black, so it's the perfect kind of thing that doesn't stand out too much but still gives me that silhouette and that cinched in effect. It's definitely a must-have for anybody in your wardrobe. And yeah, this is the overall look. I think it looks really sleek, and I can't wait to actually wear this out and about. So yeah, this is the completed look. Okay, so this brings me to the end of the first in the series of how to wear, and today we looked at black blazers. If you've got motivation or inspiration or value from this video, please leave a comment down below letting me know how you plan on styling your black blazer. Is it for the workplace or in a more casual sense? Let me know down below. If you've enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and follow me over on Instagram at Shida. I post fashion videos there on a daily basis. Once again, I want to remind you that it's not just about buying new items. Let's learn to fall in love with the items that we already have. And if we don't love those items, then let's consider selling them on, passing them on to charities, homeless shelters. There's so many things that we can do to recycle and reuse the clothes that we don't necessarily want to keep in our wardrobes. So let's make sure we're being mindful with the things that we have and things that we purchase in the future. And with all that being said, thank you very much for your time, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.